Rules. It has zero welding, all through the body. It was only seatbelts. This video here is going to be how to seatbelt your trunk closed. So obviously the first thing you need is seatbelts. The second thing you obviously need is a trunk. The third thing you need is ways to run your seatbelt through your trunk. What we're going to do is we're going to take this seatbelt. Now this is just regular car seatbelt that we've cut out of cars. It is extremely long. So with this extremely long stuff, I find the more you bend and wind and weave it through, so we're going to go through like this. See if I can feed it to my hands. Just like that. So now we're going to leave this end here hanging down. Now, the more you pass this seatbelt around, the less chance that it's going to get cut. And the less chance it has to get cut, the better it is for the seatbelt. Obviously, this is much easier if you have a buddy in the inside of the trunk, but unfortunately, I don't have any friends, so I'm just joking. I've got quite a bit of friends, I just don't have any here tonight. So as you can see, because now this belt here is pressing on this one, it is not allowing it to go back through. See? Let's see if I can put some force onto this here. I'm actually moving the entire car and there's not even a single knot tied yet. So what we're going to keep doing is we're going to keep putting the seatbelt through and through, ensuring that it is tight every time. So this is just one way you can seatbelt your hood closed, and your trunk, and your doors. I like to try to make it so there's almost no twists in the belt. The more twists, the more pressure it's put on the seatbelt for cutting. And you know what? A cut seatbelt is not a seatbelt that is going to hold your doors shut. So make sure that you guys try to make sure that there's no twists in your seatbelt. Now we could be using 9-wire and we could be using chain for this, but realistically 9-wire costs money, chain costs money. These seatbelts are free. You guys can't look past the aspects of having free parts to build your derby cars. So now, for those who don't know knots, tie lots. So what you do is I just tie a simple double knot, the ones that you get in your shoes to make you upset, and then you feed it in behind all the belts and bring it around. You do that twice. Tie it back to itself again. Feed it in around itself again. What you're basically trying to do is just get such a god-awful knot that it will never come undone. So that is one way that people tie their trunks, and I will show you a different technique coming up. So this is a different way that you can attempt to tie your trunk closed with seatbelts. We're going to start off the same way by feeding the seatbelt through and back to my hand. Now we're going to pull it, much like we did last time, but instead of doing what we did last time, we're going to take this end and we're going to tie a knot. So right there, you see that little hole? What we're going to do is we're going to pull this back in. We're going to take this side and we're going to put it through. We're going to bring that right back inside the vehicle. So now it's already doubled over itself there. And now, see how tight we're getting that again? And then just continuously feed it through. Again, this is much easier on doors where you can easily get your hands around, but I cut these holes so small in the trunk because of how small the actual trunk is that it is quite difficult. I have larger hands and they're hard to get into spots like this. So As you can see, it's getting tighter and tighter. And then we're just going to start tying our knot. You put it right through the center of where it turned back on itself. And again, for you who don't know knots, like myself, I'm being honest, tie lots. You don't have to reuse these seatbelts. If you can get them undone, you can get them undone. But if you can't, they're garbage. You have more seatbelts when you buy your next car. So that's how we tie the trunk closed. As you can see, we have 2 done. There's still 6 to go. So let's finish the other 6, and that's how you basically get the gist of it. And there you've seen 2 separate ways. This way here, you just kind of looped it around and around and around until it started binding on itself. And this way right here, you actually put a loop in the belt itself when you originally started, and you pull it tight from the first rung. I think both ways work great. It's just whatever way works for you. So don't let anybody tell you how to do it. It's all about you learning and you finding the way to make it work for you. What works for me may not work for you. What works for you may not work for me, but we've all got to learn the basics. And this is the very basics on how to use seatbelts to hold your trunk closed. You can do the exact same thing for your doors, everything. So I'm glad you guys watched this. And well, there you go. The trunk is seatbelted shut. So what we're going to do now is we're going to wait for tomorrow's video. Got you going there, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to Zach's Workshop, and hopefully I see you around for tomorrow's video.